Hello viewers, Namaste. It's me, Corbin, back with
the Rolls-Royce build updates, yeah!
So, I don't know how long it's been since I made one of these, but surely this was not in the state it was last time. So, you see here we have the T19, and we have not one, not two, but three adapters. Here we have an adapter to take it from the T19, which is a full-size Ford manual transmission pattern, to what I think is the GM size or whatever. This is made by Benson Speed Gems 2. And then we have some standard fine thread bolts. Came with coarse threads, but because this is Rolls-Royce, everything is fine thread that attaches the adapter to take it from the Buick nailhead pattern to the Rolls-Royce proprietary whatever the hell they do. Also inside there, I got a new bearing retainer. We have a new input bearing. Oh, there's no slack in that puppy. So she is back together, gasketed up, ready to go. I'll probably actually have to pull this bell housing back off, replace one of these bolts with a long pin, because I'm going to get a hydraulic release bearing, and I'm having a custom flywheel made right now, as we speak. Well, probably not, because it's like, what time is it? Yeah, well, not as we speak. But I'm having one made at ASCO Motorsports in Anaheim, and I am excited to say the least. Now, moving on to other interesting things. Well, there's the panels for a bike I'm restoring. Kind of restoring. Putting back together to sell, I should say. We have the engine. Oh, we have these shiny Frankenstein-looking bolts. Now, these are to plug up the air injection ports. I probably could have cut them down, but... Also, we have the just came in yesterday, rebuilt by Carb Shop, blow-through road race specification 750. They stuck, as far as I can tell, annular boosters in here. They sealed off a lot of the air passages. They put in a boost-activated power valve. Lots of air quotes in this episode. How exactly they make that happen, I'm not sure what the specifications are. They also milled down the choke horn, they plugged up the linkage hole, they put these snazzy little short-form vent tubes on there. Of course, they rebuilt the whole thing with the gasket kit and blah, 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 blah. It's beautiful now, and I think it's going to work really well. They know what they're doing. They even dyno tested it before they sent it back to me. So yeah, I'm also very excited about that. Here's the Summit fuel transfer, whatever thing you call it. Here are the custom plug wires. I actually made these, or, you know, cut them down, crimped them up, etc., from Taylor. The old ones were burnt. Oh God. I think the danger's passed. Anyway, I don't know what else to say. I was just spraying some PB in the bores and turning it over to make sure everything was fine. Pulled the plugs out, etc. I think the rest of it here is mostly as is. I have a fuel pressure gauge that's going to mount on there. If I flipped on the manifolds, the turbo will sit like right here-ish. Oh yeah, that upside down manifold beauty. Anyway, time to move on to the chassis. And it doesn't look too much different, but it is. Oh, it is. Oh, it is. For one, we have this starter switch. It says danger. To destroy special radio, press both buttons simultaneously. And I don't really have the time to go into the explanation, but look up that switch box BC765 and be really amazed, or at least delighted by the story. And under here we have the fuel cell, 20 gallon, plumbed in, not completely final, but there you can see the vent and the return. And under here, of course, we have the send and a plug. And it is bolted up nicely. Oh, there's the pump and the filter, and some custom Teflon lines made by Orme Brothers, the sauciest. And the other order of business is the CSF radiator, aluminum for a Supra, and underneath is a Camry fan. Now that's actually going to sit right where it is. I might even mount it up today, and below, right at the back here, I'm going to take this hole out and I'll attach a bunch of streamers and say not an actual politician. I think it's pretty clever. I think it's clever. Anyway, here's a bike that someone gave me that I think I'm going to swap a diesel air-cooled V-twin into. And inside here is nothing you can actually see, but take my word for it. Underneath that big box, there used to be the AC evaporator or whatever it was. And I have now taken it all apart, removed it, put it back together. Swanky. And way down there, the fuel line's laying distastefully on the ground. You know how it do. You know what it does, fair viewer. You know what it does. And yeah, I think that's about it. Nothing in the interior that I can think of. But yeah, lots of time and effort and God knows what else I've been spending. And I'm starting to get back into full go. I'm talking to Willwood right now about what to do about brakes. And yeah, this gauge is ready to rock and all sorts of goodies. So until next time, viewers, this is Corbin. Namaste. Oh, god damn it. Oh, this is the old input bearing too, in case that wasn't obvious, but oh, what a fun machine it is. Namaste.